today's episode, we're going to be looking at the habitat of these liberal leftists whom seem to be infected by this virus called TDS. Now, TDS is a phenomenon introduced to Americans in 2016 with the man by the name of Donald J. Trump entering into the presidential race as a Republican, previously a Democrat. The world decided to change then. I mean, it changed dramatically. You're going to see in this next clip just how TDS has evolved in people. And I'm telling you, these discoveries are mind-boggling. I'm going ahead and get you to the next screen, and he gives proof of TDS. Listen carefully.
You, just like Rosie O'Donnell, have Trump derangement syndrome. And I want to show you something, Piers.
No,
I think, Brian,
you're an idiot.
excuse me, dude, you wouldn't say that shit to my face, so shut up. Number one. Number two,
okay,
I think
Jersey
people like
Shore.
you and Rosie O'Donnell should sue mainstream media for what they've done to you. And Piers, I brought some photos of pre-Trump and post-Trump. Look at this. This is Rosie O'Donnell before Trump, right? Nice, good. Look what happens, Piers, with Trump derangement syndrome, all right? Rachel Maddow. Look at how hot Rachel Maddow was. And then look, Trump derangement syndrome. She was like Stephen Colbert. And then look, Kathy Griffin, someone that I might have hooked up with if I was drunk. They turned her into Carrot Top.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay? That's what it does to you people. Okay? You guys have lost your freaking mind. Oh, excuse me. I'm not finished. And Piers, in that interview, she's like, I can't believe sexual assault. Because when Conor McGregor came there, she supported Bill Clinton. How many sexual assault rape allegations? Biden the same thing. Biden sniffing kids live on camera all the time. His freaking daughter writes in her diary that her father showered with her at inappropriate ages. She left to freaking Ireland. Do you know what's happening in Ireland, Rosie? Freedom of speech, migration, all the freaking rise in crime. It's unbelievable. And here's my thing, Piers. There's people waiting in line and fighting and dying to come to this country. She wants to leave. To hell with her. Let her give up her spot for somebody else.
Whoa. I forgot. Wow. Those pictures. I'm just saying, those pictures were alarming. Obviously, you got age, but TDS does not look good with, as it continues to evolve with age. I mean, it just looks so... But when I seen this clip, man, I had to end. I was like, I can't introduce this clip all like, yo, you got to... I had to make it all dramatic. You know what, though? I think I got a cool little narrator voice if I can get my, my skills together, right? Who is the redhead dude? He's been drinking the Haterade for far too long. Brian Shapiro is his name. What else we got here? That's hilarious. Love you, baby. Woo-hoo. Nah, man, he definitely did that. So this is one of those videos that is just a bunch of clips put together again, but at least it has a consistent theme this time. My last random video was just random. Whoa. Final stages of TDS, though. Warn us about photos showing Donald Trump. Somebody, I don't know if this was an email or a news article. I can't tell you exactly what it is, but it was written by Howard Brunt. North Sinich. I don't know if those are two different names or if that's like anywho. He writes, I would respectfully ask that the Times columnists refrain from putting pictures of Donald Trump in the paper unless there is a warning placed on page 1 outlining pages the pictures appear. This will allow readers to avoid visceral effects. An adult wrote this. This will allow readers to avoid the visceral effects, including nausea, headaches, hypertension, fight or flight response, etc., of viewing his hateful, spiteful, and criminal face. On behalf of thousands of your loyal daily subscribers, thank you for considering this request. Y'all, TDS is out of hand. This right here this is unacceptable. This right here is the next level of delusion. You thought that was the final stage. Nah, man, it gets worse.
There's something we need to talk about. There's a new mental disorder, and it's called Trump derangement syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure that everyone understands clearly what this is and what it isn't.
Before you do that, I also want to let you guys know that a symptom of Trump derangement syndrome is denial. Keep that in mind.
Because it's being misused in a lot of places. People are being accused of having TDS when They're upset about something Trump does. But let's be clear, Trump derangement syndrome is when Trump supporters start acting and saying deranged shit. Trump derangement syndrome. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Ow, that hurt. Ah. Y'all thought I was talking about the little thing that made me jump at the end? No, that actually reminded me that the voice I heard before that hurt worse. Ah, man, what? So TDS, she's trying to flip it now. She's saying TDS is what, you know, if you're a Trump supporter, you have TDS because you believe all of the, you are just spewing hateful BS. Why is it okay for people to call facts hatred? Like, why is that okay? Like, why is that, like, why don't we criticize that? Seriously, man, like facts should not be considered. You got people now, you know, the Democrats now calling it alternative facts and things of that nature. Like, no, the truth is the truth. And I can't be around nobody who, if you're one of the people that's like my truth and all this other stuff, I just can't be around you at all. It's the truth. Now, this woman right here, I'm going to try my best to censor. I'm going to live censor this because she's doing some cursing in this one. This violent hair cutie wants MAGA to know that her page is not a safe space. Her strong use of curse words indicate a terminal diagnosis of TDS for which there's no cure. Not even ivermectin. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try to censor this as much as I could. Let's see.
This is not a safe space for MAGA. Not at all. Not safe. If you don't want me to attack you, don't fucking make it.
What?
Comment. You guys are so blind and so fucking hateful that it is making everyone hateful. Fuck off. Do not comment on my shit. You suck. You are the scum of the earth. You're below the scum of the earth. And for when any one of you maggots that do comment, I'm going to automatically report it. Automatically. I'm going to flag it. Go ahead, give me a try. I'm not even going to fucking read what it says, even if it's, oh, I'm sorry, you're a little upset, or even something that's semi-nice. I am reporting it. So off.
Whew. And more?
This is not this is not.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay. Did a horrible job with well, no, I give myself a good little, you know, I ain't going to discredit myself. I would give myself a cool little 7 out of 10, you know, and besides the messaging thing popping up, I think I did pretty good. I muted a word that wasn't cursed. I forgot a word, you know, I called some on, yeah. Anywho, which one of us look like we got the TDS? Moving on. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is this TDS case? Oh, brace yourself, brace yourself.
Does it make you feel special to flip me off? It's okay. It's okay. It makes you special to flip me off because I like President Trump. It's okay. We all love you.
It makes me feel good to flip you off because I get to let go some of my anger about at people who have manipulated and lied to you to make you feel like you have voted for someone who is going to do something for you, when all he is going to do is continue to lie to you, he's going to continue to steal from you, and he is going to continue to make people...
Before we let him finish, I want you to let me know right now, make sure you timestamp 9 minutes and 14 seconds. Let me know right now, how do you think this is going to end? A, is he going to respond to a question that's going to be asked? B, is he going to speed off? 3, well, let me go ahead and go back to 2. Speed, ignore him and completely speed off? Or 3, is he going to have a change of heart?
Dumber, less safe, and less healthy. So I feel sad for you. I feel bad for you that you were manipulated by Fox News and people like Tucker Carlson and these Sean Hannity and these holes. So that's why I feel bad for you. So good luck, take care, and Fuck you.
It's okay. Love you.
But this is but we're the one who's hateful, right? Like, I don't get it. How are we sitting here chuckling and laughing, not vandalizing no cars and people property? We didn't beef with people. Well, yeah, we didn't disassociate ourselves with our friends just because they had a Bud Light in their hand. We just didn't buy the product, and we maybe even educated them on why we didn't like the product, you know, giving our 2 cents what they didn't ask for. But outside of that, we ain't, you know, how are we the violent ones? Don't make sense to me. Anywho, we're going to move on here. Why do the TDS patients always favor each other?
Oh, so you think you're better than me just because I voted for Trump and you didn't? Yeah, I do. I think I am better than you in every way that there is to be.
Oh, wow. I don't, even though I think your take on life right now is crappy, I still don't think I'm better than you. Regardless of my beliefs, we have too much similarities. We come in this earth one way, we leave earth one way, we have to eat to survive, we got families that we love, we got a whole lot of stuff in between that would make me go, no, I'm not better than nobody, but okay, carry on.
I think I'm smarter than you.
Oh, wow. Now there's a metric that I might be able to measure. I don't mind saying, hey,
I think I'm more empathetic than you.
what? Butchering of babies? The left wants to take parents away from their kids just to butcher the child? Put all this crap in the books for them? You support this?
I think I can make judgment calls better than you.
Yo, you really think that Biden was the best person for that job? You thought Kamala was the best follow-up?
I think I can not only do research better than you, I can interpret that research better than you.
What? No, you manipulate. We look at the facts and call it the facts. You look at the facts and go, that's not true.
I think I'm far less likely than you are to be tricked by a Nigerian trying to send me money. The most
Just finish.
obvious con man came out and started conning people, and you fell for the con immediately. You didn't even check the depth of the pool before you jumped in. You were just cannonballs away. And now as we go through the next 4 years of whatever the fuck this is, and the prices of gas doesn't go down and the price of eggs doesn't go down, and you start losing your house and your
Quite literally all of those down. Losing my house. Nah.
losing your house and your job isn't doing so well, and you can't fucking figure out why. Well, and because you lack the ability to connect action with reaction, you have no idea why the economy looks the way it does and why it's going to look the way it's going to look in 4 years.
You mean the economy that Biden built?
Because we tried to tell you, and you didn't listen. Because you think you're smarter than everyone else.
No, I don't.
But you're not. And it does not matter what metric.
You said you think you're smarter. I didn't make that claim. You did.
But you're not. And it does not matter what metric you try to measure the two of us up against.
Mm-hmm.
I will always be better than you because I did not vote for a rapist. And you did. And you can never undo that.
I admire her confidence, y'all. We're going to give her a clap for that. She said that with the utmost, hey, and she believed it, so we got to give her that credit, huh? You know what? That's the type of confidence, not delusion. That's the type of confidence I would, want to instill in my kids. Not arrogance, though. Not the, oh, I'm better than you part, but the, you know what? I actually can make decisions. Yeah, baby, you have the power to make decisions yourself and come up to a solution. Yeah. Got all this other stuff in between. Oh, my gosh. Whoa, I'm going to let the comments cook it. It takes considerable knowledge just to realize the extent of your own ignorance. Amen to that. I mean, because here's a vulnerable moment with you guys. I was having an exchange with my father. It wasn't heated at all. Not even at all. It wasn't even crazy confrontation, nothing like that. But we was having a disagreement. It was Trump related or whatever the case. And I found myself being defensive. Yes, and I would have liked to have thought of myself as somebody who's not defensive or whatever the case. Now, I wasn't all like crazy with it, just cutting them off, woo, 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 but I couldn't stop being riled up at the lies that, well, the things that I knew he was manipulated by that I could prove, like could literally prove wrong, that he chose not to. And it was in that moment that I realized, you know what, I gotta work on that. So yeah, there's that. I'm working on myself. We ain't perfect, Somebody else said, Gunther asked, her symptoms are bad. This is like stage 5. Yeah, it's almost the final boss level. Almost. We have some memes that popped up. I may not have generated this using AI. Just for yourself. And those with TDS enjoying and smile. Oh man, Trump will fix it. My God definitely is coming in like that. That was his Batman right now in DC. Ooh, I see how y'all did that. Now y'all check out this. This is TDS to another level, right? But I mean, not TDS to another level. This right here is when TDS is at a neutral level right here, and I can respect this right here, this level of reasonability, right? Because people on the left tell you to disassociate yourselves from your family members, but here's a father. Here's a father and son. Son, more conservative, father, definitely not. Real conversation needs to happen because at the end of the day, I feel, Trevor, that is, we all want what's best for America, what's best for everyone.
Hello, guys. My name is Joey. I brought my father with me. He's a very liberal father.
Our family's divided. We're divided the same way the nation is divided.
I'm conservative, by the way.
Will anything ever be remedied? A nation divided against itself will not stand. Neither will a family divided against itself.
Why do you think your son is conservative?
I have no clue. I'll let him answer that question.
That's a bad answer. Hold on a second. You as a father should listen to your son.
I listen to him all the time.
Hold on, but then you just said you don't know.
I don't know where he went so bad. I mean, come on. It's like, I don't know where he went wrong. I don't know how he went off the rails.
Would the smarter of the two like to chime in here? Yeah.
Absolutely. So I used to be at one point on my father's side. Upon doing
Charlie Kirk just proved that the girl with TDS syndrome, right? He just said the smarter of the two.
I used to be at one point on my father's side. Upon doing my own research and seeing things firsthand, I've switched sides. We talk every day about politics to the point where it's divided us. And so for him to say that he does not know where I stand is
So let me ask you, do you think that maybe he wants to believe government will do good? Maybe that's...
Of course. Okay,
good. Now maybe your son is going more conservative because he thinks government hasn't done a lot of good. Is that maybe a fair charitable interpretation?
That makes relative sense.
Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. Here's what I'll just say in closing, guys. Never let politics get in the way of the beautiful relationship between father and son. My advice first is for the son to the father, understand he comes from a different generational perspective. He thinks government is probably a good force. Now your son, understandably, is seeing it harder than ever to own a home. He's seen a border wide open. He's seen lies from politicians. He's seen the enrichment of the ruling class. And instead of interrupting and want to get in an edge, smartly be like, maybe my son is processing a way that I might not agree with, but he's growing up in a different circumstance than I ever would.
You know what? Look at God. I shared a vulnerable moment, right? I don't even really consider it vulnerable, but people classify it as that. But, yeah, I didn't even associate that with the clip that I knew was coming, which was talking about the father. I mean, believe me or not, it don't matter. That's not the point, whether you do or not. But literally, man, that was like divine. I felt like he was straight up talking to me. Look at that. Y'all look at me growing in real time in front of y'all. Appreciate that, Kurt. Not that I didn't know that overall, but it's a great reminder, especially when I'm telling you about, the defensiveness that I've started to feel when I was having a conversation with my father. So, yeah. Order some books off Amazon. If anybody got some recommendations, definitely send them my way. Now, speaking of Charlie Kirk, one more again. Oh, actually, we can't play this one. This one is the one I clicked on. I clicked on the wrong one. My fault. This is the one I meant to click on. You are the reason we should abolish the Department of Education. I promise the clip that I accidentally clicked on is going to be seen in another video. I got you. I know I made a rookie mistake.
You are why we should eliminate the Department of Education. Hold on.
Assertions
got it.
reality.
So last question. Hold on. So you would say I'm a misinformation machine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. You're a teacher.
Yes.
What is a woman?
What is a woman? Oh, buddy. All right. So, we define gender as a set of preferences that you have. Gender is a set of preferences that we have. Woman is a social construct that we've agreed upon. Typically, we imagine womanhood as makeup or whatever. There is a difference between the word woman and being a biological female. Woman is a social construct that we use. Listen for a second. I'm telling you what it means.
I mean, on a technical level, the word woman had to be created and translated in some way, form, or fashion. I don't know. But now that we know what the word is attributed to, it makes you right on a technical level, on a very dickheaded technical level. But on like, y'all get where I'm going with this. I ain't got to keep going.
Woman is a social construct. We agree on these set of preferences. If I tell you that I'm a man, it's because I want you to know that I like these set of preferences. If I tell you I'm a woman, it's because I want you to know that I agree with these set of preferences.
Can men give birth?
Can men or can males? Because males can't. Listen for a second. If you listen to your bio professors, you would understand there's a difference between biology and what we think
So
about.
I want to thank you for proving a great point.
What?
You are why we should eliminate the Department of Education. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my God, he bow with it. Okay. Yeah, man, this is the party that can't even define what a woman is, and y'all want us to believe your ideologies and all that. Get out of here. Go check on somebody today. You could be saving their life. Thank y'all for joining me for another episode of TDS. Oh, well, okay, yeah. I know somebody go, don't drink that water bottle. Woo, 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 woo.